when they're fighting.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square, yes.
Nice, man. What? I guess curious. How does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other for a.
Gabriel Flores found out, that's Ryan's a ballsy, damn good.
Ryan Garcia's choice to face Isaac Cruz in his comeback fight has drawn criticism from skeptics. Many argue he should instead opt for a tune-up bout with a less challenging opponent to get ready for his major showdown later this year.
Yo no me cierro, como lo he dicho, yo aquí estoy para pelearle ahora en 140 y demostrarle que estamos igual de fuertes o más fuertes que en 135 y también callarle la boca.
I'm not about to dodge Ryan Garcia. I'm ready to fight him on 140. If he wants to, I'm ready.
Ryan Garcia made his first public appearance since announcing his plans for a May comeback, attending a 360 promotions event at Commerce Casino to support his friend Roxy Verduzco. While there, he confirmed his intentions to face former 140-pound champion Isaac Pitbull Cruz in May, followed by an October rematch against former two-division titleholder Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia.
Pitbull, we want that Pitbull.
Facts.
Bring Pitbull over here.
Hey, isn't he fighting someone
No,
in
you fight
August?
Pitbull?
Probably.
Pitbull get knocked out.
I always tell him to keep his hands up, Ryan Garcia said about Mexico's hard-hitting Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Garcia has now confirmed that Cruz will be his next opponent, likely sharing a fight card with Devin Haney, who is set to face former unified 140-pound champion Jose Ramirez. Speaking on X, formerly Twitter, Garcia called Pitbull a tougher challenge than Haney, saying, "I'm bringing an explosive fight for my comeback." Pitbull has always been seen as a tough opponent. Honestly, a tougher matchup than Haney.
Straight up.
You lost, look, Pitbull.
Bro, I already know. Bro, he get hit by any of them bricks this man got in his
100% I'm
hands.
sleeping Pitbull.
Dunzo.
A similar message awaited 310, who is now leaning toward withdrawing his lawsuit against Ryan Garcia. This comes after Garcia tested positive 3 times for a banned performance-enhancing drug following his majority decision win over Devin Haney, which included 3 knockdowns. "I'm excited to prove that my victory was well-earned, and I'm ready to beat him again," Garcia told Boxing Scene. "This time, I'll make sure to rub it in Bill Haney's face, Devin's father, trainer, and manager. It's going to feel just as satisfying as the first time."
Dunzo.
And he always want to call me a fake Mexican. Winner,
All right.
hey, winner's the real Mexican. Ooh, let's do
Straight
it.
like that.
Straight like
Ryan Garcia is currently suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission until April 20th. To move forward with his plans, he must pass at least 1 test by NESAC and enroll in Voluntary Anti-Doping Association (VADA) testing, which he says he's eager to do. Saudi Arabia's influential power broker Turki Al-Sheikh is organizing an early May event outdoors in New York's Times Square, followed by 2 more fights for Garcia in Saudi Arabia. "These fights are going to be amazing," Garcia said. "They pay so well, the Haneys will definitely agree. I was honestly shocked by the idea. How are we going to do a fight in Times Square? But I guess it's happening. I don't think tickets will be sold, but everyone there will be able to watch. That's pretty cool."
Came all out here for nothing, huh? You ducking it, huh? Lupe, you...
Ryan Garcia took to X earlier Friday, predicting a tougher fight against Isaac Cruz compared to Devin Haney. "Cruz is more rugged, a more aggressive fighter. We'll be going the full 12 rounds, Garcia explained. "Devin is more about boxing and strategy. With Cruz, I'm not worried about how my face will look after the fight." Cruz, who lost to Gervonta "Tank" Davis in 2021, is one of only 2 fighters at 130 pounds to take Tank the distance, something Garcia couldn't manage. With 18 knockouts and 26 wins, Cruz is a fan favorite, especially in Mexico, known for his relentless, action-packed style reminiscent of a young Mike Tyson. Cruz claimed the WBC silver lightweight title in March during his second-to-last fight, defeating Rolando "Raleigh" Romero with an 8th-round stoppage. In his most recent outing last July, he narrowly beat Giovanni Cabrera via a 12-round split decision, retaining his WBC silver lightweight title and securing the vacant WBO Latino lightweight belt.
Gabriel Flores found out, that's Ryan's a ballsy, damn good. He'll give trouble to.
It's no surprise that this same individual was among the first to predict the fight when rumors of the matchup surfaced months ago. He backed Valenzuela for a surprise victory over the smaller Mexican fighter who defeated him last year.
Division for sure. I think he's got a good shot to beat him, and he should have just respected him. White doubled down on the...
Ryan is really good. He's got a strong left hook, and he's going to cause problems for anyone in the lightweight division for sure. He's got a real chance to beat him, he said, shifting back to the issue of the handshake snub between Isaac Cruz and his last opponent. If Cruz has so much against him, he should have just shown respect. Why double down on it? You're not really a pit bull, he added, speaking about Isaac Cruz. Bill Haney, Devin's father, who has remained silent since his son's defeat to Ryan Garcia and the punishment Garcia received from boxing authorities, was also mentioned.
He's always had power that kept every opponent honest. I never saw opponent just running in there, so it's a reason why they're not.
Bill Haney, like many others who picked Isaac Cruz, recognized his power as his key strength. Cruz might be small, which is why many underrate him, but his power is undeniable, he said. He's always had that power, and it's what has kept opponents cautious. I've never seen anyone rush in against him. There's a reason for that. You saw how Rolly Romero got hurt in their fight. Cruz was just unlucky that night.
It's a good fight for both guys. It's a good fight. I think it's a fight that everybody's going to be pleased with because...
Jeff Mayweather weighed in on the fight, saying, "I think it's a great fight for both fighters. It's the kind of fight that everyone will be happy with."
Two guys that actually love the fight. They don't care about boxing. They don't care about getting hit. They don't care about none of the fine things.
Rolando Romero, the most recent fighter to fall to Isaac Cruz, losing his world title in the process, predicted that Cruz would dominate his upcoming fight against Jose Valenzuela. Romero believes the Mexican fighter will make a mess of his opponent.
I mean, when it's southpaw versus southpaw, usually goes to one with a better jab, and like Spence has a great jab, but it's an active jab. It's not a snappy jab. Crawford has a snappy jab. Crawford's way more snappy fighter.
Spence has said that.
"I don't care who wins. I'll be back to mess them all up," Ryan Garcia said. Cruz is a small guy, but his power is underrated, and his opponent is going to get a real but whooping. Earlier today, Henry Garcia, Ryan's father, shared a clip of the 26-year-old boxer on Instagram. The post was captioned, "Rare footage of King Ryan shadowboxing," followed by, "Here he is, using the speed he's known for, outside in the cold, preparing for his return to the ring against Isaac Cruz. Let's go." The post quickly grabbed fans' attention, with many flocking to the comments to express their excitement for the upcoming fight.
I'm gonna teach you how to shadow box.
The Victorville native, one of the most popular boxers on the scene, quickly drew attention to the post. One user warned Isaac Cruz about Ryan Garcia's skills, writing, "Pitbull isn't prepared. I swear Ryan is going to make him regret this fight." However, in August, Cruz fought Rayo Valenzuela and failed to defend his title. Another user took issue with Henry Garcia's caption calling the clip rare, pointing out, "He's shadow boxing all the time." It's true, there's a wealth of shadow boxing footage of Ryan Garcia available online. Henry's latest post is likely a strategy to promote Garcia's upcoming fight.
Hey, Ampo, you have awoken the beast. It's over. I seen your stupid Instagram video of you hitting me on your back.
One user shared their prediction for the fight, writing, "Inshallah, Ryan will win this match," pointing out that Garcia is in the prime of his career, while Isaac Cruz lacks the versatility a skilled fighter should have. The fight shouldn't pose much difficulty for Garcia. Another user believed the bout could be the best of 2024, stating, "It could be the best fight of the year." Meanwhile, someone else expressed concern about Garcia's weight, asking, "Bro looks huge. Are we hitting weight though? How's the roll, slip, and head movement with more weight? If he puts on muscle."
I seen your stupid Instagram video of you hitting me on your bag. You look ridiculous. Take off your glasses.
Pitbull Cruz's promoter, Manny Pacquiao, also weighed in on the upcoming fight, predicting a win for his fighter. Pacquiao, who was fresh off an exhibition match against Rukia Ampo, shared his thoughts during an interview, backing Cruz to come out on top.
Right there.
I watched this fight 1990s and I became a boxer.
That's what inspired right there.
Manny Pacquiao predicted that Pitbull Cruz would get the job done in his fight against Valenzuela, stating, "Cruz is ready for the best and will show what he's made of. Valenzuela is great too, but Pitbull would definitely handle him." In the meantime, Pacquiao returned to the ring in Japan for an exhibition match against kickboxer Rukia Ano Gred Ampo. Despite Ampo's significant reach and height advantage, Pacquiao showed signs of aging during the 3-round bout. Fans took to social media, urging him to reconsider a professional comeback after seeing his performance. One fan remarked that he looked 100 years old in the ring, while another called the idea of a world title shot at this stage laughable. Although there were glimpses of Pacquiao's trademark skill, he was frequently caught by Ampo and drawn into a more intense fight than expected. The performance was deemed embarrassing by some viewers, and many urged the future Hall of Famer to stay retired. Post-fight, Pacquiao acknowledged that Ampo was strong and fought well, despite lacking experience. However, he added, "He's also way bigger than me," and admitted he still had a lot of work to do if his future plans are to be realized.
Against Ryan Valenzuela.
Es un gusto tenerte aquí con nosotros en Fight Hub. ¿Cómo ha sido tu campamento en preparación para enfrentarte a Rayo Valenzuela?
It was much worse than Manny Pacquiao had imagined, and for boxing fans, he's now creating the kind of fear once reserved for Mike Tyson. As Pacquiao prepares to face Jake Paul, Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz views his own fights as an extension of his lifelong commitment to his fans. At just 26 years old, Mexico's new WBA 140-pound champion demonstrated the deep connection he shares with his supporters during his world title fight. The Allegiant crowd was more vocal for Cruz than even the main event fighters, Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu, during their unforgettable bloodbath for the unified junior middleweight titles. Cruz received a hero's welcome and used that energy to deliver a flawless performance, dismantling the trash-talking champion, Rolando Romero, with an 8th-round technical knockout.
It was a hard training camp. We make all the effort and we have very strong training all the days. Then within
A similar takeover occurred at Stadium in Los Angeles, where Cruz failed to defend his title against Mexican-born contender Jose Rayo Valenzuela. This took place in the co-main event of another junior middleweight title fight, featuring WBA champion Israel Madrimov against unbeaten 3-division champion Terrence Crawford. Believe me, we are the main event. Everyone in Los Angeles is coming to this fight for Pitbull Mania, just like Las Vegas did for him on March 30th, said Cruz's advisor, Sean Gibbons.
What do you think is Rayo as a fighter?
¿Qué piensas de Rayo como peleador, de las habilidades que él tiene como peleador?
Es un peleador con bastantes habilidades.
It's going to be a Mexican crowd, and you'll see exactly who the main event is, Cruz said, confident in the support he'd receive. He explained his unwritten agreement with his fans, saying, "What I do inside the ring is for the fans, for them to be happy. In the end, that's the connection between myself and the fans because we know what we give each other. When they come to see me fight, I want to give them what they came to see."
Creo que todos me han noqueado en las palabras, pero a la mera hora ellos han salido noqueados y creo que una clara prueba ahí está con Ron.
That's why Cruz sees no reason he won't steal the spotlight once again from the American and Uzbekistan main event fighters, who have yet to prove they can fill a stadium outside of their hometowns without additional support.
El día de Nueva York, que cuando no le quisiste dar la mano, fue a propósito porque fue acá ahora lo vas a volver a ver cara a cara. ¿Va a ser la misma energía o qué va a suceder?
Why not? Let's go and steal the show, Cruz said, expressing his confidence. As his nickname suggests, Cruz is a relentless power puncher, and when unleashed from his corner, his intensity and barrage of punches with bad intentions overwhelmed Romero. Cruz is confident he'll have similar success against Valenzuela, despite the contender's Mexican roots and his 4 months of training at Robert Garcia's gym.
I will win, and that's why I prepare all the time for the people see me win this fight.
You know, your style is a very aggressive style. You throw a lot.
Beyond his highlight reel knockouts, Cruz stepped up for a lightweight title shot against Gervonta "Tank" Davis, going the distance in a narrow decision loss in December 2021. Since then, Cruz has won 4 consecutive fights, with his popularity and likability growing after each victory. Look at what I've accomplished so far. It's been hard, Cruz said. Whatever Valenzuela has said, he can say, but I'm not giving up what I've worked for. Cruz is aiming for even greater recognition. When he claimed the 140-pound title, the other champions in the division were Teofimo Lopez, WBO, unbeaten Devin Haney, WBC, and the dominant Puerto Rican power puncher, Alberto Cuadro Matias, IBF.
Great fighter, no?
You were a good kid.
Yeah.
So were you just always very like...
Since then, Devin Haney suffered 3 knockdowns in a performance-enhanced loss to Ryan Garcia on April 20th, a no-contest outcome that led Haney to vacate his WBC belt and left Garcia suspended for a year. Meanwhile, Matias was upset by Australia's Liam Paro in a bout held in Puerto Rico. Teofimo Lopez is reportedly eyeing a fight against Brian Norman Jr. for a WBC welterweight belt. A victory for Cruz on Saturday would effectively crown him the king of the 140-pound division.
We came very preparedly. We came preparedly for each surprise that he wants to take on the ring, every advantage, every...
I may not be the king, but if I win this fight, my presence will be known, Cruz said. People will be like, this is the troublemaker in the 140-pound division. Cruz's trainer, Robert Garcia, went as far as to say that Cruz, one of 7 world champions from Mexico, is already the most loved active fighter in the country. The criticism of 4-division champion Canelo Alvarez for his recent fight against the underwhelming Edgar Berlanga in Las Vegas has only added to Cruz's rising popularity. Cruz, who fights often and displays an exciting, aggressive style, seen in his bouts with Gervonta Davis, Rolando Romero, and others, is quickly becoming the successor to Mexico's legendary fighters. A victory on this stacked, highly anticipated Saturday card would only add to his cause. Look, I feel really privileged, happy, and excited that people feel this way about me, Cruz said. When that adoration is there, it means I need to give them a show every time out. That's what the people want.
¿Cómo ha sido para ti ganar el campeonato, ser campeón y mantenerte como campeón ahora que va a ser tu primera oportunidad?
And I'm going to give them what they want. Of course, they want a knockout. Valenzuela, who was knocked down in the 3rd round by Edwin de los Santos 2 years ago, admits he believes Team Cruz thinks he has a weak chin. I don't prepare for a specific round. I prepare for all 12 rounds and to fight at my best level, Cruz responded, adding that this fight came together quickly after Valenzuela's 2 losses in his last 3 bouts, including a knockout defeat. Considering Cruz's penchant for unleashing brutal punches that only the most durable chins can withstand, it's clear that this fight is a crucial test for the rising star.
Mentally, physically, spiritually, I'm all there. Everything is there. And I'm just ready to take on, this opportunity of a lifetime.
Garcia also expressed his excitement about a potential fight between Saul Canelo, Alvarez, and Terence Crawford, which Turki Al-Sheikh is reportedly planning for September. Turkey's been making a lot of really great fights happen. You can't really hate on it, Garcia said. Canelo is so big and strong, and weight classes matter for a reason. On Friday night, Al-Sheikh posted on X, mentioning that he'd like to organize a welterweight title fight between interim champion Jermel, Boots, Ennis, and 2-division belt holder Teofimo Lopez for the October card featuring Garcia versus Haney. The winners of those bouts would face off at a later date. Let's do it. I want to fight Teofimo too, Garcia said after visiting Lopez at Friday's event.
Are you gonna walk around the whole fucking shit?
I'm not. But yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost.
Meanwhile, Garcia said he's ready to commit to drug testing, but expressed some concerns about adopting Haney's choice of testing organization. When a coach is pushing a certain organization, it strikes me as weird when it's made mandatory, he said. But I don't want to talk about it because they might sue me over that. Garcia laughed and walked away, adding, litigation is over. It's time to fight. The controversial boxer, Ryan Garcia, went 23 fights undefeated, finishing 19 of them inside the distance, before facing Gervonta Davis in a main event that generated one of the highest gates in Las Vegas history.
So you can't really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it like take it out of play, or he's still gonna fight you?
I mean,
although financially rewarding for Garcia, his fight with Gervonta Davis ended in a 7th-round stoppage from a body shot, marking his first loss. Garcia later stated that the catchweight and rehydration clause imposed by Davis's side contributed to his downfall. Following the defeat, he moved up to the super lightweight division. A victory over Oscar Duarte led to a showdown with World Boxing Council champion Devin Haney, reigniting a rivalry that began in their amateur days. After a hectic fight week and missing weight, making him ineligible to win the belt, Garcia defied the odds and dropped Haney 3 times, securing a majority decision win. However, the victory was later overturned to a no contest after Garcia tested positive for a banned substance in 2 separate tests.
should find a replacement if he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I mean, I think this is a touch him up fight.
Before I go, dog, I gotta go. Ready?
And that's all for now. For the latest updates on news, moments, events, and action in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss quality content like this. Until next time, peace out.